Why is it that we are so patient with so many other people around us, but when it comes to ourselves, we are our worst enemy? I feel like if you want to be that girl, a big part of being that girl is you have to be patient with yourself. Know that you make mistakes. Know that, okay, you're not perfect. And who is? But that's besides the point. Like, it took a while to get here. Okay. It took a while. And you're going to get there too. But seriously, you have to be your own hype man. You have to be patient with yourself and know that you are growing, and know that you're doing the work. And if you're doing the work to grow in life, just know you're a step ahead of everybody else that isn't. Like, girl. And it's hard. It's really hard to sit down with yourself and know that you messed up and you have to apologize, or you were wrong and stuff like that. We all mess up, but you are growing. And with that being said, like, you have to be patient. And I feel like social media also is another thing. Like, we will get on social media, girl, and just be strolling and scrolling. And we accuse ourselves of not being who we thought we would be at a certain age. Like, I'm guilty of it, but you can't do that either. Like, you really have to sit down and just know, hey, it might not be today, but eventually. That's the thing. Like, I have to tell myself, it might not be today, but eventually. I might not be a wife today, but eventually I will be. I might not be thick today, but eventually I will be. I may not be a CEO today, but eventually I will be. I might not be making those big YouTube checks today, but eventually I will be. You have to get that in your mind. Like, no one else is gonna say those things to you. Well, no, I take that back. People may say that to you and they may not mean it. And who else can you trust besides yourself? I feel like you telling yourself something like that holds so much weight than anyone else having to tell you things like this. Like, you may not be there yet, but you will be. And just keep being patient. And girl, before you know it, you gonna be that girl. I'm not lying to you. I have proven results from my clients. Don't ask me no names, okay? Don't ask me no names. How do you talk to yourself on a regular basis? What does that look like? What are your internal laws? That's what I call them myself. I don't know. I'm not a therapist. Like, maybe there's like a word for it, but I don't know. I'm calling it for right now internal laws. And for me, what does that look like? To me, it looks like, as a person, not to get in your car and not buckle up. Because if you go out there, you're going to get a ticket, sis. Like, people aren't playing. You're going to get a ticket if you don't buckle up. So why not put that same respect on yourself internally? So, for example, my internal laws are, I'm working on myself. So I know that I have patience. I may not be the most patient person in the world, but I have patience. And I'm very intelligent. I'm really goofy. I'm very helpful, and I'm caring, and so on and so forth. All right, bet. So with that being said, if I have that set up in my mind, like, those are my core values. Maybe is that the word? If I have that set up in my mind as those being my internal laws and my core values, how dare I hang out with other people that don't abide by those rules or try to label me as something else? Girl, that was a word.
Hallelujah.
How dare I hang out with anyone that don't follow the internal laws that I have set up within myself? Okay? And that's what you need to be doing, sis. Like, that's going to help you in the long run establish true friendships, establish healthy boundaries, establish becoming a better person. Like, you cannot hang out with anyone. Like, if I'm hanging out with somebody and they want to say, oh, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You cool and all, but you dramatic. How? Because last time I checked internally, baby, I got patience. Baby, I'm understanding. Okay. How? That don't even make sense. That don't even make sense. You got the wrong vicinity. Okay. You got the wrong person. That can't be. No. And you gotta go. They have to go. They have to go. Because what happens is when you allow other people to dictate your worth and label who you are on the inside, you're gonna sit up and wake up one day. How you gonna sit up and wake up? Can you do that? Sit up, wake up? I guess you can. If you allow other people to throw labels at you, eventually you're gonna accept them. If you allow other people to go against your internal laws, you're gonna wake up one day and you're gonna be those things. You're gonna start telling yourself, well, I am dramatic, I am stupid, I am I don't know, I am messy, I can't keep friends, I can't get along with anybody. Like, all of those things are gonna become your mindset, and you don't need that. You don't need that. So what I suggest is that you set those laws, and for every person that goes against that alignment of your internal laws, baby, they gotta go. I don't want to hear, oh, but that's my friend and we've been together for 15 years and you know we went to kindergarten together, we used to share snacks. No, because after 15 years they still don't value you. After 15 years they're still calling you out of your name. After 15 years they're still sitting up degrading you and disrespecting you. But you want to be that girl? That's not what we're doing. One of these things are not like the other. Oh, okay. Also, like I was saying before, you have got to be your own hype man. You got to wake up and tell yourself, hey, keep going. You got to wake up and tell yourself, hey, I am that girl. You have to wake up and tell yourself, hey, I feel pretty crappy, but even though I feel pretty crappy, I'm still that girl. Ain't nobody messing with me. Like, I really wish that I could say the words that I really want to say right now. But y'all get what I'm saying. Like, be your own hype man, okay? And just mean it. You feel me? And sometimes you might not be having the best day. And sometimes you may not mean it. But you have to continue to push for yourself. Fight for yourself. You want to fight for everybody else. You want to fight for everybody else. When are you going to start fighting for you, sis? When are you going to start fighting for you? You really need to. Look, I'm not about to play with y'all. Start fighting for yourself, okay? Because you matter. Like, seriously, you